Do you think that China is more likely to invade Taiwan if the USA is distracted by Russia? Now, that is a double-barreled question there, David. Probably that's a one gauge question there. But what do you think? What do you think, John? Do you think China is more likely to invade Taiwan if the USA is distracted by the Russia-Ukraine conflict?
Okay, look, this is not a prediction of any kind, and I'm not an expert on this, but other factors equal yes. And the reason why I say that is because the history of international multinational warfare is that countries frequently throughout history have opportunistically jumped on the opportunity to try and achieve whatever small specific goal they might have when they feel that one or more of their enemies are distracted with something else. A great example of this is the 7 Years' War, which some people call the First World War, where practically every country in Europe takes advantage of what starts as a small-scale confrontation between the remnants of the Holy Roman Empire and France and whatnot. And then everyone jumps in because everyone's
Yeah.
trying to achieve something here, something there, something there. Even in North America, you had the colonial wars that kicked off. In World War I, very, very similar. I mean, it's amazing. Even in Africa, countries went to war with each other. Some of them, of course, were related to the colonial settlements, but others were seeking independence, and they took advantage of that to try and break away from the British Empire. Some joined in with the Germans because the Germans promised to liberate them. So what starts out as a skirmish, obviously concentrated in Central Europe, goes global. And World War II
Yeah.
was even more global than that. I mean, there's hardly a single country that didn't take up arms at some point to either achieve some local objective or to defend itself against someone else trying to do the same. So that it's just the way the chessboard kind of moves. It's just the way it plays out. If NATO gets really tied down in Central and Eastern Europe as a result of this frightening spat building in Ukraine, then who knows? Maybe China will think that this is their big chance. But again, I'm not an expert on this, and it's hardly a prediction.
But yeah, it is right to point out just how everyone's got some kind of foreign policy agenda, or all of the large military players do, and they will take any opportunity that they can to advance it.